morning. Fight fearless. It's just so bright out here. Okay, let's get started this morning with Anuloma, Viloma 1. And Anuloma means with the grain, Viloma means against the grain. So what we're trying to do is we're clearing the nasal passages, clearing the left and right brain hemispheres, opening up the left and right side, left lung, right lung. But it's mainly more about the senses. And what we talked about, I believe we talked about yesterday or maybe the day before, but we were, I think it was Ujjayi, during Ujjayi breathwork too. We were focusing on opening up the sinuses in the left and right side. So now let's do that same thing, and with, I believe it's Nadi Shodhana, but it's essentially the same thing. When working with the left and right hemispheres or the left and right nostrils, we want to constrict the throat as well. So use the Ujjayi. The Ujjayi is the constriction of the throat, the back of the sinuses, so you're opening up the left and right side. So what I say we'll do is we'll do 3 rounds of 9 rounds. So 9 rounds is something that I learned from Lama Glenn. I forget his last name, Glenn something. But he's a Tibetan guide. He guides people in Tibet, like one of those tour guides for the yogas and the master yogis. And he flew out here, and I took a seminar one time, and he taught us all these different types of breath works for the 6 yogas of Naropa. Anyway, within that, we were talking about the 9 rounds. So he taught me the 9 rounds. So the 9 rounds is you inhale through the left, exhale through the right, inhale through the right, exhale through the left. That's 1 round. Do that 3 times. Or no, technically it was 2. So through the left and then through the right, it counts as 2. So 9 rounds anyway. So we're going to do that 3 times, which counts as 6 on either side. And then Ujjayi for 3. So Ujjayi, constriction of the back of the throat, make your breath noticeable and make sure you can hear it. It's kind of like Darth Vader, but with the mouth closed. So it's harder on the inhale. The inhale you have to constrict. It's harder to make it sound. You can sound for you maybe to hear it, but maybe you can hear the constriction on the end. Anyway, you do that 3 times, and then we'll do that in total. We'll do that 3 times. Okay. So let's start out. We're going to inhale through the left side, exhale out the right, inhale through the right, exhale out the left. That was 1. We'll do that 3 times, and then Ujjayi for 3, and then we're going to do that in total. We'll do that 3 times. Okay. So right now, first of all, just take a note of where your nose is. I was talking about this the other day. When you wake up in the morning, I notice my left side is a little more clogged, and like my whole left, I can feel like this blockage in my left eye. Okay, so I want to try to breathe into this here. First of all, just taking a note, let's take 3 normal breaths, see where you are at. Inhale through your nose. Small smile of the lips to relax. Exhale out through the nose as well. So again, I feel more opening of the right side, so I'm going to work into my left side today. Even right off the bat, I'm starting to try to kind of open it up. But again, I'm just taking note of where I'm at. Okay, now let's go ahead and close off the right side nostril. You put your index and middle finger on your third eye to kind of open up and press and feel free to kind of help open up the sinus. Let's inhale through the left side. Close the left, exhale out the right. Close with the ring finger. Inhale through the right. Close right, exhale out the left. Feel free to kind of push the Viloma against the grain. You're forcing. Powerful exhale. Inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale out the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right, exhale out the left. There's two, one more. Inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale out the right. Inhale right. Close the right, exhale out the left. Alright, now 3 rounds of Ujjayi. Exhale out the nose. Inhale Ujjayi. Exhale Ujjayi. So now I can start to open up. So I'm starting to like kind of open up this left sinus here as I inhale. Kind of constricting on the right side a little bit. Okay, and then just rest. Breathe normal for 3 breaths and notice if there's any change. Feels a little bit more balanced. Not as dominant on this nostril. This isn't quite fully open yet, but I can feel it kind of opening. I feel like instead of me being here on my nostril, this is how I felt. Now I'm a little bit more like here. If that makes any sense. Alright, so let's try another round. We're going to do 2 more rounds and then just watch as our nostrils, our nasal passages open up. Exhale everything out. Closing off the right side. Inhale through the left. Closing the left, exhale out the right. Inhale right. Closing right, exhale out the left. Inhale left. Close the left, exhale out the right. Inhale right. Close the right, exhale out the left. That was 2, one more. Inhale left. Close the left, exhale out the right. Inhale right. Exhale out the left. And 3 breaths, Ujjayi. I can feel it kind of collecting mucus as I'm swallowing it down. It sounds weird, but as it's constricting and kind of opening up this left side. So in the back of the throat. I'm gonna open that up. Swallowing that down, exhale. And one more breath. I'm really exaggerating just so you can tell. Awesome, that was round 2. And just take 3 more breaths to take note of where you are. It's definitely like a clear, narrow path. I don't feel like I'm inhaling as much off of the right side. I feel like I'm inhaling more off the left. Just again, it feels like I was here and now I'm a little more balanced. I'm here. Again, trying to open this whole like cheek. Okay, let's do one more round. Final round, 3 rounds total. Inhale through the left, exhale out the right. Yeah, stay tuned for next one. For tomorrow, I'll add more into it. But let's get this last one in. So pressing in with the thumb on the right side and ring finger on the left. Inhale through the left side. Closing the left, exhale out the right. Inhale right. Close the right, exhale out the left. Kind of folding on the left side, contracting. Inhale left belly, ribs, chest. Close the left, exhale out the right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale out the left. I think that was 3. Inhale, Ujjayi. Exhale, Ujjayi. Inhale, Ujjayi. Exhale, Ujjayi. Inhale, Ujjayi. Exhale, Ujjayi. Very good. Rub the hands together. Rest normal. Breathe normal. Small smile of the lips. 2 more breaths. Rub the face. The eyes. The nose. Cheeks. Probably better to do massaging first and then help open up kind of the nose and the sinuses a little bit more, but either way, pressing into the sides of the sinuses. Tap into the front cheekbones. And much respect. That's it for this morning's breath work. Balancing the hemispheres, balancing the brain. It just made me think of the left versus the right side, male, masculine versus feminine. I just don't know the names of it, so I didn't want to say it, but I'm gonna go look it up in my yoga study, or my 200-hour, 300-hour, whatever book. There's the Sanskrit word for the left side versus the Sanskrit word for the right side. I know it's Ida and Pingala as far as the channels, but I don't know as far as the actual name. I know one means the sun and one means the moon, but I don't know what the Sanskrit word is. So I'm going to write it up for tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to work on Anuloma Viloma 2, which is, again, Anuloma is with the grain, Viloma is against the grain. So again, it's this like push-pull, this like force versus natural, this stira sukha, ease versus like force. So ease and strength, excuse me. Yeah, so that's it. Let's get into later today at 1 o'clock. We'll be getting back in. We finished headstands. I think we moved on to something else. I gotta look at it again. Anyway, I'll see you guys later today at 1 o'clock, and we'll be back again for tomorrow at 9 a.m. Much respect.